Okay, wait. I need to show you this before I even say hello. Look at this. This was in a $32 box. $32, I cannot. Hey, welcome back, or hey, if you're new. I'm Sadie, and this is your makeup safe space. And today we're opening the June IPSY Glam Extra together. 5 full-size products, $32. And more than one of them, I genuinely would have paid full price for. We're gonna get into all of it. Okay, so quick context, the Glam Extra is $32 a month, and you get 5 full-size products. Like no minis, no samples, actually full-size. I've been using IPSY for a while now, and I actually just became an ambassador for them. But that's good news for you guys because I've actually put a link in the description if you want to try it out. But that also means I'm going to be absolutely honest about every single thing that comes in this box. So I'm not gonna lie, I actually did sneak a peek at what was inside. I checked out the spoilers for this month, and there are no duds in this bag, like zero. Like IPSY knew that we had to have a hot girl summer and we needed the makeup products to do it. And there are multiple high-end makeup products in there that I am putting straight into my everyday rotation. I'm gonna go product by product and give you my honest first impression. And at the very end, I'm gonna tell you if I think it was worth the $32. All right, let's get into it. I'm so excited. I haven't had an IPSY package in quite some time. I actually started IPSY like when I was a teenager and I wanted to try new products, which was like quite some time ago. And I used it all throughout like when I was in ballet school and college. And so the fact that I'm an ambassador for them now is actually a dream of mine. This is what the bag looks like. She's gorgeous. Oh, it says Marilyn Monroe. This is very much giving Marilyn Monroe. I love IPSY bags so much. I actually still have like the old ones that I'm using for like random things. Like this one is like clips and stuff. But I've never seen one with a drawstring, so I feel like this is really gonna come in handy for me. I'm just gonna put my hand in and see what we get. Okay. Stop it, you're kidding. Oh my gosh, this is a crazy first one. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Dew Shield Hydrating Fluid with Niacinamide. This is SPF 30. No, because this is crazy to get in a $32 bag. I love anything pink. I am very sensitive when it comes to sunscreen, so I have to be careful with like what I put on. Sometimes they burn my eyes. So I'm really excited to try this. I think one of the reasons why this is so exciting is finding a sunscreen that also doubles as skin prep is so hard. I took my makeup off so that we could try this together because my burning question, no pun intended, is whether it burns my eyes or not. I love this little applicator. I think it's so cute. Let's put some on. Oh my god, that was so much. Okay, and that'll be enough for my whole face. I didn't realize I was squeezing so hard. It smells like sour watermelon slices. Wait, that's so cool. Okay, this is too much sunscreen. I hate wasting products, so I'm just gonna put it on my arms. I am going out today, so we're gonna have like some dewy SPF arms. I cannot get over how good this smells. What the heck? Okay, now we can start rubbing it in. It feels very lightweight, and so far I don't see white cast at all. It definitely does feel more like a serum than a sunscreen, which is nice. Lightweight, doesn't feel greasy at all. And actually, just judging by how my skin feels, I feel like I'm not gonna need a primer. I am thrilled to report that there's absolutely no burning going on in my eyes at all or on my skin. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 because I would buy this with my own money. I'm really impressed. Okay, on to the next. Let's see. Ooh, makeup brushes. Not just one, but 3. This is the Lucky Chick brush set. It looks like these are some lovely eyeshadow brushes. They're literally so pretty. They're gorgeous. Oh, and they say what they do on them. I love that, okay? Because I always forget what I'm using brushes for. So this one is the LC03 tapering brush. This one is the Lucky Chick LC02 medium angled shading, and you can see that it's very angular. And then this one I'm most excited about. It's the LC01 large shader. I actually love this kind of brush for concealer, so that's probably what I'm going to be using this for, and I needed a new one. Okay, these are the 3 brushes. I know I told you that I was going to use this one for concealer, so I'm just going to see how well they work to blend things out by putting a little concealer on the back of my hand, because we got to test these products for you guys. I have to try them before I tell you if they're good or not. I'm just going to put a bit on the back of my hand. Wow. Know literally where to go. Loving this brush. I have to say the only thing that would make these better is if they were double-sided, because you guys know me and I love a double-sided product. I want 2 uses in one. I really do. Now for these brushes, I'm gonna want to see how they hold pigment. That's really important to me. So let's see. Oh yeah. It's transferring quite nicely. And who knows, I might need to use these later for another part of the video. I feel like this and the sunscreen is worth $32 alone. So everything else is just gonna be bonus on top of this, but let's see. I feel something really big in here, but I feel like I'm gonna wait till the end. Ooh, what's that? I believe it's pronounced Nialip from Toy Factory. Or Nialip. And it looks like it's a niacinamide infused lip liner duo kit, but I'm gonna open it up. Oh my gosh. Niacinamide infused lip liner. I feel like that's really cool because it's like skincare and lip liner, but I would be interested to see if it actually lasts on my lips because that skincare like product, like is it gonna make it slide around a lot? I don't know. We'll have to try it and find out. Ooh, these are good shades. Okay, so this one is a pretty brown and it looks like it's in the shade Deep Seek. This is the shade Nude Protocol. Stunning. However, I do have to go wash my hands, so I'll be right back. I'm back. And update, guys. I literally washed my hands with soap and this didn't come off my hand. I think I'm gonna try Nude Protocol on my lip. Let's see how defined it is and how long it lasts. We'll do the Cupid's bow. I have shaky hands, so lip liner has to be very forgiving for me, and this is going on like a dream. Very much like my lips, but better. And a big test for me is also how well it blends. I feel like that's really pretty. We're gonna give this one a rating of 8 out of 10. I'm not sure if I would repurchase these specifically just because there's so many good lip liners on the market, but I will definitely use them. I know I was skeptical, but I think these are gonna be really good lip liners. Again, I'm saving the big one for last. I can't help it. I need a little surprise. I love Tower 28. This is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly, and it is in the shade XOXO. Like if you can see, that's like a bold pink. But I think because it's like a jelly, it won't show up that bold on me. Let's see what it looks like. Gorgeous. No, because that's a fuchsia. All right, let's give this a try on. I love the applicators on these. They're like very thin and can get around corners of your lips really nicely. I also find that these are a lot more hydrating than some other lippies. I think it's because it's like a lip jelly and not a lip gloss. I don't know what ingredients they have in them that make it so hydrating, but I do know that I like these products. And Tower 28 in general is such a good brand. Let's put this on. It's a lot more sheer than I was expecting. Okay, what do we think? I think I love it. I was prepared for the color to be like too vibrant, if you know what I mean. But this is actually subtle and beautiful and shiny. I actually think this was a huge score. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Not only will I be using this, but this is the kind of product that I might actually repurchase and would definitely spend my own money for. Again, a full-sized, high-end product. I just don't even know how we can get better than this. Okay, the last product I have in here, you ready? Full-size eyeshadow palette. This is the Moonslice Beauty Celestial Crush eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. I'm so excited. I haven't purchased a new eyeshadow palette in like, I don't even know how long, like forever. I'm gonna give you guys like first look though. Get ready. Shut up. I need to do a pink look immediately. Look at those pink shimmers. Oh my God, I don't even know what my favorite is. Okay, hold on. You guys pick a favorite, I'm gonna pick a favorite. I think Peony is maybe my favorite because what the heck is that shimmer? That's so pretty. And then Classy is a shade that I have never personally seen before. It doesn't really come up very well on camera, but it's like a very, very deep plum. I'm gonna have to swatch these, so stay tuned for that video. There are a couple things that I'm looking for here. Number one is fallout. We want a product that doesn't have a ton of fallout, just for me personally. I'm looking for pigment. I want something that's quite pigmented. And then I'm also looking to see if they blend well together. So those are kind of like the things that I'm looking for to see if I'm gonna like this palette. And I brought back the brushes to see how well they work together because I'm guessing that's what IPSY intended. So starting with Milky, the shade, I'm just gonna go over. I've already powdered my eyes, but I really like to go over and give them a nice light base. I've already put on mascara, so we've kind of done this in a weird order. Now I'm gonna go in with the 01, and I think I'm gonna lay down kind of a neutral but deeper tone. I'm feeling Teddy today. Okay, let's see how this goes. Just tapping it into that crease. And on the other side. It's really pretty. I like that. Now with the 02 medium angled brush, I am gonna go in with a darker shade just in this outer corner area. I'm feeling Berry. That is a beautiful shade. Oh my goodness. So pigment is there and blendability is definitely also there. I'm gonna go in with the same brush and do just a touch darker. Let's go in with Classy, just a tiny bit to deepen that corner. As you can see, there is a little bit of fallout over here, but I actually think for the amount of pigment, that is a very small amount. So I'm not mad about it and we can definitely clean it up. The last thing that I'm gonna add is the shimmer on the inner side of the lid. We're already going like hot pink today, I guess. So let's go in here with Peony. To give it a fair go, I'll put it on how I put on all my shimmers, which is with actually my finger. Let's do one swipe. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at IPSY making sure makeup stays fun for everybody. I miss fun eyeshadow looks. Okay, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. A lot of these colors I wouldn't use every single day, but they are so beautiful, blend so well, not a ton of fallout, and are very pigmented. Okay, so was it worth the $32? Yeah, it genuinely was. I would tell you guys if there were some duds in there. You watched me open it, you saw my reactions in real time. This was not a flop. Nothing went straight to the donation pile, and I'm gonna use every single product in that box. If you do the math on like 1 or 2 of these products individually, they already add up to $32. So like the value is definitely there. So if you've been on the fence about trying IPSY, the link is in my description. It's the easiest way to support my channel, but also genuinely get something good out of it. I only share things that I actually use, and this is one of them. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want me to keep doing this monthly. Subscribe if you're new. I'm here every week, and we always keep it real. And I'll see you in the next one.